In today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to remove the photo tour in Airbnb. The photo tour is when Airbnb decides what photos to highlight in your listing. We don't want the photo tour because it removes your ability to choose which photos are first. That is very bad. Also, Airbnb by default puts your outdoor photos all the way at the bottom. If you have a hot tub, if you have a rooftop terrace, those photos are all the way at the bottom. And then what they do instead is they show all of the same photos for the same room at one time. So this is the photo tour, okay? It takes up valuable real estate. It's unnecessary. It's not used from guests' perspective. And most importantly, you lose your photo layout option. So Airbnb is telling me, hey, your best photo is living room. In this case, unfortunately, this Airbnb isn't fantastic. This is actually my best photo, but I don't want to show all of these photos right up front. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this so that we have something more like this. We've got the living room. We've got a cool design feature that really sets me apart. We've communicating the full design of the space, the jacuzzi, the bar. All right, so you already saw how I got into this space. You're going to go into your listings. You're going to click the relevant listing. But this video is a little bit different because I am doing this live actually with you because I really don't like the photo tour. I have tried in the past to remove it without removing all of your photos and then re-uploading them with the captions. What a nightmare. I read something somewhere where unless every room has a photo, the photo tour won't show up. Here it is. Guests will only see your tour if every room has a photo. So that's interesting because the bathroom doesn't have a photo. So by this, guests will only see if every room has a photo. So I am guessing they're talking about bedroom. So let's do this. Let's add a bedroom. Add a room and space. Add another bedroom. Next. Skip. So now we have a second bedroom. I'm going to reload this page just in case. View, and let's see if the photo tour disappears. No. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to remove all of the spaces besides the bedrooms. You cannot remove additional photos. That's okay though. Okay, now I've removed every room. There's only 2 bedrooms there and 1 additional photos. Oh, hey. Huh. Okay. So we got rid of the photo tour. So you have to remove all of your rooms, which is much easier than deleting all of your photos, re-uploading photos, and then adding in all the captions. This is great. Now I'm going to remove, though, the second bedroom because there is no second bedroom in this particular listing. And let's see if the photo tour comes up. I'm reloading here because I'm not sure if it's automatically reloading from the back end. Oh, darn it. So the photo tour came back. Now let's see if I add another space that's not a bedroom. Oh wait, we don't want to. I don't think we want to add photos here, so skip. Reload the page and view. Photo tour is not there anymore. Okay, what a nightmare, huh? I'm also going to release another video where I'm talking about what is the right adjective to use. Maybe annoying it is to reach out to Airbnb support. I had a problem guest. Airbnb tells me, hey, you can cancel this reservation because in this case, the payment isn't even going through with no penalties. And then I go and I try and cancel it and there's actually no option to do that. And then I reach out to Airbnb support and they're like, oh, you're going to get penalties and lose your stupid. I was like, no, These are just 2 things that are wrong with Airbnb's platform. I'm going to release another video where I actually going to share. I hope Airbnb watches it. I know they watch some of my videos. I'm going to share all of the improvements that Airbnb can make. So if you have any improvements that Airbnb can make, this is one. Hey, can I select yes or no for a photo tour? Do you really have to have a Airbnb teacher record a video and figure out ways to outsmart your system? No, just people might not want that. So post in the comments. I'll compose a list and then we'll make a video, and hopefully we can get that video in front of Airbnb and say, hey, you're about 8 years overdue. Here's all of the changes that hosts would love to see. Anyways, let's just make sure we got this, because we do want to add the actual spaces in there. Even though they don't show anywhere on the listing, except sometimes the bedroom, we still want to add them. So let's see. We've got a... Okay, so that's the key though. When you add the room, don't select a photo. Actually, because this is a video, I'm going to select a photo. Oh, I don't have a front yard. Okay, so I won't select it there, but for the next one, I will select it. Okay, full bathroom. I will select the full bathroom, which is here. Okay, so we can select. That's good. That's good. It doesn't really matter, but my running theory is that you should fill in your listing maximally. Okay, so if you can add photos, you should add photos. Also, when you're here, when you go into the full bathroom, for example, you can add additional things. So this is dedicated, okay? Now, again, this doesn't show up anywhere in Airbnb. This is a private bedroom in a house, so this might show up, dedicated bathroom. But typically, this stuff doesn't show up. So I'll add, well, for the sake of it, I'll do it here. Okay, conditioner. Okay, it wasn't so bad. Go back, we'll reload just to make sure, cover our bases. Did doing that give me a photo tour? I don't think so in this case. Okay. So now, join me. I'm going to add all of the rooms here. I'm going to bring you all the way to the end to ensure that we know what we're doing. If you saw there, I just chose 6 photos for the full kitchen. That is 5 photos too many. Now I'm going to go through the photos and pick one at the end. But I have other videos on that topic. How many photos should I add? What kind of photo captions? Which photo should I lead with? The cover photo? What angles should I take the photos with? So please make it a note to go to my channel after this and subscribe, or at least search around and learn one thing. So the last thing I did was just add another room. Huh. How did that happen? The last thing I did was add the workspace. How did that do it? Darn it, I'm so disappointed. Oh, man. What the... Huh. If you saw, I was reloading every single, not every time, but most times to make sure that this wasn't happening, but I can't even. All right, look, I really, really don't like this. I really think it is not optimized, and it is hurting your occupancy, your conversion rate. So there is no option. I must delete this. None of my listings and my managed listings have this. So that's unfortunate that there's some kind of bug in Airbnb system where at this point it seems random when it's there and when it's not there, unfortunately. So what did I do last time? I added a bedroom and it didn't matter. And when I removed all the rooms, it did take it away, if you recall. But then when I added rooms back, the very last room, darn. So let's add a room, bedroom. I don't think this is gonna, we did this last time, right? So we'll skip that for now. We'll reload. And then we'll do it again. We'll do the process again. Yeah. So if I delete the bedroom. Next thing I'm going to do is remove the photos from the bedroom. Manage photos. Oh. This is also not user-friendly. What if I want to move both photos at the same time? Can I just click both at the... No, you have to click each one. Click, 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 click. Another click. And so there's no photos in there. Does that affect it? Okay, so we have done that. Now, I removed the workspace, which really doesn't matter. You could argue I have a workspace, but it doesn't matter. When you go to view your listing, sometimes down here it shows the bedroom, and then it shows if you have... I think it is cool if you have... It doesn't show it here. Let's see on the Belmonte penthouse. So you see that? So I have photos here. So I think that is cool. This is cool. Good job, Airbnb. But otherwise, it's not necessary. And because this is a private room, you can come live with me if you would like in Medellin, Colombia, if I'm here. Otherwise, I rent out the whole space. So I've done it. Now, if I... Gosh, I would just leave it as is, but to make this maximally beneficial video, I'm going to add both of these photos. We're going to save it. And I want to see if it shows up on my listing. So let's go to view, and the photo tour is back. But what I want to see, if we scroll down, we still don't see that bedroom. So adding that bedroom in this case for a private room makes no difference at all. Maybe that's the case if it's a listing with just one room. So it should go back if I remove these photos, but something tells me that maybe that's not going to happen, which will be a bummer. So let's move one, and it brings me to back here. I've got to do click, 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 click. Way too many clicks. Now what if I don't reload? Let's see. There it is. It's gone. Okay. So we're going to keep it there. We have everything we need. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so here, you don't want to do this. Don't click arrange photos. You could click off of it if you want. So now what I do, just to wrap up this video, give you an extra tip, if you hung in here all this time, is I'm now going to order the photos by room and by angle. So you see these are both the same angle. Okay, these are both same angle. And then this is a slightly different angle than this one here. So by room and by angle, and then I'm going to go through each one of them and delete out most of the photos. There's really only going to be one photo per space. Now over here in this area, I'm going to be adding a hammock and like a hammock chair. So even though that's in the living room, that's two spaces. I talk about spaces in my newest book, Profitable Properties, which I give away in an upcoming YouTube video. In fact, I'm going to have giveaways in my future videos. So subscribe if you want to have some free goodies, amenities, checklists, my guest message template. That's another one coming up. All right. And then I'll go through here and I'll delete everything besides one photo. Now in these, some of them are identicals. You can see that, but I just wanted to give you an example of how it would look when I optimize listings. Typically there are 7, 8, 10 photos of the kitchen, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to delete all but 1 or 2 depending on the other photos and what else I'm seeing. So we just covered how to remove the photo tour, which is not optimized for your listing. It does not have your best interests at heart. It lowers your occupancy and your conversion rate, and I highly recommend you do not use the photo tour. If there's another topic you want me to cover, put that in the comments. I'm just a small-time dude here. I read all the comments. I read all your emails, all your Instagram messages. Let's keep in touch. For now, happy hosting.